You heard what I said? Chill. Y'all know I don't normally do this, right? So all I ask is you rock with me one time. Let go. Now that's a banger.
Hello, good evening. Good evening. I guess we are running behind.
My fault. I'll take the blame for this shit.
My
fault.
Well,
I work too much.
you know what? The viewers don't want to hear that. Welcome to the Peach Radio Show. Everyone. This is probably the first time in a long time that I probably will have some new viewers because I actually advertise. But welcome to the Peach Radio Show. I am your host, Peach Plug, and I am with no other than, what is your name, lady?
Smack the indie plug. What's up? What's up, everybody? Look at this beautiful woman sitting up here.
Oh my goodness.
I just got a question.
What?
Why you matching my hat?
You matching me. I ain't matching
whoa,
you.
Whoa.
I am not matching you.
That's all I'm going to say. You see the title on the hat, right? You see that title?
She is trying to match me at this point.
She playing. She
But,
dope, though, y'all. She's dope.
I would love for everyone to share the live.
Yeah, share the live.
Share the live for the year-end show.
Year-end show, Peach Radio.
Yeah, this is definitely the year-end show. Let me post in the event. I'm going to give y'all time to come in.
Come on in the room.
Please take note of the phone number at the bottom because I will be asking you about your favorite Peach Radio Show moments because I know you have some for the people that has been watching for a while now. I know I have my favorite moments. I definitely have mine.
Oh, yeah. Lord Jesus, please don't embarrass me tonight.
Oh, I have my favorite moments. For those of you that's just joining us tonight that does not know too much about Peach Radio Show, this show has been running for 2.5 years, I like to say, almost 3. I created it, I think, at the end of 2017. It did not look the way that it looks now. Peach Radio Show has come a very, very, very long way, right?
Yes.
A very long way. And I like to think that my what gave me the drive to do it is the viewers and the content.
That woman behind me is beautiful.
Do you know her personally?
Nah, I don't.
You don't know that lady personally?
Not behind me. I do not know her, but she's beautiful and she's behind me.
You know.
There she go. Look at them lips.
Oh Lord, she's checking out the background image. But yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a chance to come in. I'm gonna share the link within my event because I know a lot of people are looking for the link inside the event. There we go. Tonight, it's not about me. It's the celebration of the show and you, the viewers that have supported me.
Shit.
I love y'all. I love y'all. If it wasn't for you, I still wouldn't be doing this. I have to admit, when Peach Radio Show was first created, I was a bit nervous. It took a lot for me to actually get in front of the camera. So if you are a person that's watching and you contemplate on creating your own show or just being in front of people in general, you got to start from someplace. And Peach Radio Show was my start. And I was nervous as shit, but today 3 years later, I still get a little nervous, but I'm not, because I done realized what my niche is and what I will and won't say on this show, which I say mostly every damn thing on
Everything.
here.
She be having guests on the show calling them out.
No, I don't. I don't call anyone out.
She called me out.
And no, I did not call you out.
You know what? She educated myself. She educated me about myself.
Okay. Well, that's what Peach Radio Show is. The basis of it is education and fun. I created, to be honest, 3 years ago. I was just starting out, coming out within the LGBTQ community, and I needed to understand the community. I'm the type of person that if I'm going to be and do something, I need to know exactly what I'm getting into. So I started out as a promoter for LGBT, and it did not work out well. It did not work out well. So then I decided to do the radio aspect portion of it. Shout out to A Radio, where I got my start in Philadelphia. And I learned so much thanks to you guys. Hey, Mosiah, I love you too. I learned so much through you guys, because through the shows and the questions, you guys, believe it or not, y'all answered what I needed to know. They gave me the answers to my questions.
Right.
Now, the topics are very diverse, has been for the last 3 years. We had topics. Okay, let me give you an example. One of my favorites that I can't find a clip of is Anal or Nah.
Huh?
That was my favorite show. And we had so much response on that show.
Uh-huh.
Another one of my favorite shows was the homophobia one. We had a show on homophobic LGBT people. We know they exist. Like, I mean, we always assume when you think of homophobia, it's a heterosexual person, and sometimes it's just not. An LGBT person can be homophobic. In fact, you can suffer from internalized homophobia. So we learned a lot.
Yo, that's not even right.
Doing this show.
I sure did.
Right? You learned a lot. I know.
Yes.
I learned a lot. I learned so much.
I learned that I was diagnosed on the show and had a realization that I suffer from internalized homophobia and didn't even know it. And I apologize still to this day. I'm working on it.
You know what? That was a hilarious ass show.
We love you too, Mosiah.
Yeah, I love Mosiah. That's one of my favorite artists.
Charting. He is charting.
And I'm kind of upset.
For the music. That's what a lot of people don't understand what charting is. His mixtape is like number 40.
Is it?
Yeah, his album he just dropped was like number 40, and that is amazing.
Wow.
Up there with big names.
Mo.
Shout out to Mosiah, man, the real Mosiah.
But yeah, we just have some fabulous shows. How about the one about pedophilia we had?
Oh yeah.
A lot of the shows are conscious shows. Some of them are more lighthearted. But they're all about LGBTQ, and we do have heterosexual people chiming in. But enough about Peach Radio Show in itself. First off, I wanted to come in and say that next year is going to be a bit different. For the past 3 years, I have been doing Peach Radio Show with several different hosts. In 2021, I feel like it's my calling to go forward by myself. I do love Tina Topic. Please continue to follow her because she is doing big things and she is creating a brand of her own. But I think at this point, it was just time for us to do our own thing. So shout out to Tina Topic.
Shout out to Tina
I appreciate
Topic.
you. I love you for all the years. And of course, I'm sure she'll pop into the Peach Radio Show, and I probably will pop into your show also. But yeah, it's time for me to grow and push forward. As a matter of fact, I have a clip of all the past hosts or
Really?
Peach Radio Show. Yes, I have a clip. I just want to say, please share the live, and everyone that's on here, that's on this clip. I just want to say I love you. I appreciate you, and whatever your endeavors are at this moment, I know you're doing great because you were great when we were all together. But
Yeah.
stay tuned. This is the old host of Peach Radio Show. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere.
I got some shit on my conscience, shit on my hip is a rocket. Don't make me trip, I may launch it. Big bad bitch, and you know you don't want it. Come to my house and it's haunted, fright night. I'm biting and dragging these bitches, I'm on my mic tight.
And we are back. That was my little small tribute to all the lovely people that I work with. Some of those people you probably don't even remember. In the first slide was Delaware Dell. She was actually the originator when I created Peach Radio.
Yeah.
Yep, Delaware Dell. Then you saw Osika Diamond, the Duchess in there. You saw Tina Topic. You even saw Latoya Grove. So Latoya
Yeah.
Grove been around for a long
Yeah.
long
Shout out
time.
to everybody, man. Shout out to Big Frank tuning in. What's up, man? Appreciate you.
Hey,
Appreciate you.
Tabocious.
I love
So-
Tabocious.
Yeah, Pete. Like I said, Peach Radio. We have been doing this for a while, and I have been doing it with several great people. But 2021, I think I'm being called forward to stand alone, and I really won't be alone. You know why?
Why?
Because
I'm
in
right here
this
next to
seat-
you.
No, you're not gonna be here. In this seat is gonna be you. Peach Radio is returning to the dust where it started, with the people. So on the side of me, I expect to have you there with me. I want your stories. I want your topics. I want a true LGBTQ webcast, and it can only be possible with the help of you. So if you are
with the
interested
help of you.
on coming to, so silly. If you're interested in coming in to be a co-host for an episode of Peach Radio Show, please go to my website, peachent.com. Click that link that says be a guest on the show, and you'll be sitting right up here with me
Where I'm at.
where she's at, and we'll have the discussion of whatever you would like to talk about. Also, in that clip, I created another segment called the Artist Spotlight. It's a little bit different than the feature part. The Artist Spotlight will be reserved for those LGBT artists or allies that want to be on the show, but they do not have a visual. They only have an MP3, because I noticed it's a lot of people that don't actually
Have videos.
have videos. So with the Artist Spotlight, I will take your MP3, you submit a photo, and just like you saw, shout out to Ben Green. I love that song. Shout out to Ben Green that was playing. You'll hear another one of her MP3s playing later in the show. I will place it up there, and that's how I can help the LGBT artists, because I'm realizing a lot of people probably don't have it to make a video,
Right.
or don't have access, or don't know how. Whatever the issue is, please, you can go to my website, or you can go to Plug Studio Network and submit your MP3. Make sure you have a photo, and if it's for Peach Radio Show and you're on plugstudios.net, submit it there, and put Attention Peach Radio Show. Or you can go to peachent.com and just submit, and it'll automatically come to me, and I'll know that it's for my show. But shout out to Ben Green, a follower that's been following me for a while, that submitted her video, her MP3, and her photo. So that's for the artist spotlight portion that I'm adding to the show.
And again, that is www.plugstudios.net or peachent.com. I advise you to go to www.plugstudios.net and subscribe so you can be in the loop because
Of every show.
And the reason I say that,
Don't be doing plugs on my show.
oh, okay.
No.
The reason I say that is because things are happening.
Now,
That way you'll stay in the know.
let's talk about, I'll segue since we talk about Plug Studio Network. Like I said, Peach Radio Show has been going strong for 3 years, and we used to stream out of A Radio. Well, because I am a progressive person, I decided that I need a network of my own. So with the collaboration with Smack the Indie Plug, Smack E.N.T, and Peach ENT, we came up with Plug Studio Network, a network for everything indie. Everything. So
Indie.
if you are a dancer, you are a poet, you are a rapper, singer, DJ, as long as it's visual, unless you have a photo with some type of music or something that we can attach, it goes on the network. So that's the correlation between the Peach Radio Show and Plug Studio Network, because a lot of people were kind of confused.
Oh,
So when you see advertisements on my page, Peach ENT, or on Peach Radio Show, or Peach Plug, or Peach ENT, understand that stuff from the network.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the show.
Chill.
If you're watching and you're old faithful and you have your favorite show that you enjoy, call in. Feel free. 855 plug in, hit option 1, and you'll be on this speaker telling me what you like about the Peach Radio Show, which episode, whatever it is you want to say. But let's get back into the show until someone actually calls. 2021. How do you feel about 2021?
Well, 2021 is about stepping into the purpose.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
I do too.
Stepping into the purpose
I do too.
and going full swing.
Yeah, and I feel like my purpose is to, if you notice my new icon, I feel like my purpose is to be a true LGBTQ advocate.
Yes.
And I want to do it through media. I think our stories, our life's experiences can impact someone, especially a newbie or a person that may be going through something that they truly don't understand, and just basic education.
I agree.
Especially for, and again, and if you're a heterosexual person, feel free to watch Peach Radio Show, because we have heterosexual people watching all the time.
Oh, yeah, that's how
learning
they get
about the
educated.
community. Yes, please take the time to learn about the community. We are a great one.
Shout out to my straight family members that tune in. Now they understand how I am.
Oh God,
They love the show, though.
I love the show.
I love it, too.
Yeah, I love it too. I just, again, it's for me, 2021 is about reinvention of myself and the Peach brand. And like I said earlier, it's about you guys and getting back to what started it, like getting back to the heart of the show. And the heart of the show is the viewer. Always been the viewer.
Always been
Always
the viewer.
been about you guys. Always been about y'all comments. Always just been about y'all.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I see that y'all are watching me. Please say hello. Don't just stare. If you have
We
a
see y'all.
question,
Shout out.
ask it. This is the opportunity. This is the open show. Because once January hit, we hitting the ground running.
Running.
Also, if you're trying to come on the show next year, we have our little COVID precautions. So, within the studio, please, please, please go to peachent.com, hit that I want to be on the show button or inbox me. Feel free to do it.
Facts.
My calendar for January is about Phil. I have ideas. I've already had people hit me up about coming. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm really
The
excited.
notifications been
Look,
crazy.
I have should I reveal something? I might have a personal hijack. I think my show is going to get hijacked in 2021.
Really?
Yes, I have hijackers coming to throw me out of my seat and host my show for me.
Wow. That's gonna be dope.
That's going to be dope with a great topic, but I don't want to give too much information. I will say there will be artists coming through. There will be poets, business owners. I am excited. What's
too.
up, Dutch? I am excited about the changes to Peach Radio Show. It's definitely going to be lit for 2021. So,
They ain't gonna hijack too much. I'm coming with my gun that night. Oh, the T's brother. What's going on, Robert?
how you doing, Robert? So let me
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you,
you.
Dutch. So, this is going to be funny. I had to, since this is the last show of the year, I wanted to go back and look. We talked about the topics we've had on the show. They are all diverse. My favorite, like I said, was the anal or nah. I cannot find the clip. Shout out to Facebook for erasing my old profile. What the hell? So I can't find the majority of my clip, but I love the anal or nah show. I cannot find. Remember when I created that list of how to tell if a woman is on a down low?
Yeah.
I cannot find that list, so I might have to recreate that.
I'll
Also,
never forget that. It's on the old computer.
also, look. Remember to throw your gay hands up. That whole thing when I ran up to the car.
Yeah.
Like when you in the club and you want to meet somebody
And you don't know.
and you don't know. This
Throw
is
your
the
gay hands up.
your universal side. Throw your gay hands up.
So you in the
Throw your
club
gay hands up.
and you chilling like I am, sipping on your drink, and you just go like that.
That's
If
right.
They
Throw
watch
your
it,
gay
if
hands
they throw
up.
it back, you know what
You
time
know what
it is.
Gang, gang. That's that gang, gang. That LGBT gang, gang.
Not straight like that.
You gotta do it
You gotta
like
let
this. You gotta let it loose.
Let it loose. Let it loose.
So that was
the
an
anal.
interesting show, but the anal and all show was funny.
Trying to get people to talk. They don't want to talk about it.
No.
Trying to let people make. You were trying to make people bring their secrets out.
No,
That was crazy.
what was funny was, see, everybody gets to see the end product of Peach Radio Show, but you don't see the behind the scenes crazy shit that go on. Like, in order for us to do anal or nah, beforehand, Angel lost her blunt for the anal or nah show.
Oh yeah. We shared that video on the way up there. I shared it on the other day.
Yeah, it was so funny. I had a big giant afro, and she searched my afro.
Yo!
for a week.
It was so funny. I posted that clip up the other day. Shout out to Silent Angel. Yo, I did a whole live.
What's
She
up,
was
Tequila? Yeah, she was
distraught that she lost her blunt.
Yes,
And
but she
I-
really didn't lose it. It
What's
was
crazy-
in the car all the time.
I kept saying I smell it. And she said, Y'all had to be
Yeah,
there.
you had to be there.
She was having a mental breakdown. Then we couldn't find none in Philly for her. I don't know nothing about that shit.
Gang. But the Peach Radio Show, we are funny in preparation, during the show, and then after the show. We always are cracking the fuck up. Yes, Dutch.
Yeah,
we're always cracking the fuck up.
They were trying to get me talked. I was trying to make sure we were safe. Fuck that. I'm a country girl.
Oh my God. Shut up. So, I really, again, I really truly appreciate everyone that has supported me. Dutch, Tequila, Toboshes.
Yeah.
It's so many people. It's oh God. It's a lot of people.
A lot of people who
It's a lot of people that support the Peach Radio Show, and I just feel blessed. I feel honored.
Cause we still, it's something that people, you know what's crazy? A lot of shows don't make it as long as you've been doing it.
Really?
People, keeping it real, like the lifespan of a show, some don't stay with it because they can't think of what to do to make it more creative. And every time that you come on, you feel me? I'm learning something. And I'm like, yo, I never knew that. Wow. That's what that means. Like when you broke down the letters.
Oh, when I went through
Yeah.
what each letter stands for. And
I ain't know that. I just know
what
gay or
the
straight.
community. No, because you need to. You can't. Like I said earlier, the whole basis of Peach Radio Show really was self-discovery for myself, and then in the midst, everyone else just was learning too. So we were all learning together,
Yeah.
and that's what made the show fun.
But what's crazy is for me, I just got to say this to you, Peach. To see where you came from to where you are today,
Amazing.
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 Before you just had videos with no words.
now,
You didn't have all of this.
Now I got videos with words,
Backgrounds,
stuff, screaming
video
backgrounds.
You ain't going crazy. And I'm just proud of you.
Thank
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I do want to say shout out. I'm gonna just go to say a couple people's names while I have them on my head, because I do have my thank you little clip that I made for everyone, because I truly do appreciate you supporting me. I like to say shout out to Deidre. Oh my God, my normal friend that's not a part of the community that tunes in all the time.
Yeah, Deidre is awesome. True supporter.
Yes, true supporter. Shout out to, say people are calling in. Am I missing it? Let me.
You missing people calling in?
Yeah, probably. Let me.
That's terrible.
Yeah, probably. Shout
You know
out to I want to say Crown Royal also for being a true friend and just being with me through my journey. A lot of people don't know that Crown Royal and I were friends for a couple years. So I mean, so shout out to him for just going through that wacky journey with me. I know sometimes he probably was like, what in the shit is this girl doing? But he hung in there. Let me give you the number because I don't think it's coming through. 302-312-1266. Call in. Try that number. 312.
What was that?
302-312-1266. Maybe the phone line is not, because I don't see anything. But yeah. So if I don't have you in my thank you clip, please forgive me. I have old lady brain. I will tell you my age. Miss Peach is over 40. So Miss Peach don't remember every goddamn thing like that, okay?
Fact.
I am over 40 and I'm trying to do a show and remember to be here on time and remember what seeds to put. So If I don't have you, forgive me, but I do appreciate you. Keep it locked. Here's my thank you clip and some of my memories from the years of doing Peach Radio Show and networking and things of that nature. Don't go nowhere.
Never talk shit about my come up, living my life in my own slums. You don't know what's behind these closed doors. If you did, you probably run. Now that I got this pen and this paper, I'm about to make this bitch sing. All you motherfucking hating ass niggas, y'all gon' feel my pain.
That was just a brief clip of some of the things that I've done, obviously. Oh, when I first started. Okay, I'm sorry. 302-312-1266 if you want to call in. I'm sorry. That clip that I just showed you was just some of the experiences I've had doing the Peach Radio Show and the events stemming from it, and some of the people that I've met along the way. And I've met several people. Several people. So shout out to all of those people that were in my corner.
Oh, that's hard.
I would like to take a moment to acknowledge, because I did, like I said, I was a promoter and also doing the shows. I like to acknowledge Cousin B and Lady D. They were my DJs. They were awesome. Mm-hmm. Even though we don't deal with each other this day, but they did help me in my journey.
Yeah.
So shout out to those two people.
Shout out to Cousin B and Lady D.
I also, I already said a shout out to all the previous hosts that was on the show. Mm-hmm. Again, you know, when you on your journey, you're going to meet people on your way up.
As my dad says,
and you're going to meet them going back down.
That's what my dad said.
But you acknowledge them along the way.
There you go.
So shout out to all of those people. Now, I cannot finish this show unless I acknowledge my very, 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 very consistent viewer over the past 3 years. I don't care how many pages I done had. I don't care what I've done. I have to acknowledge Peter. I have to acknowledge Peter. Shout out to Peter.
Peter Davila.
That's Peter Davila Montez on Facebook.
Yes.
A
Planet
true
Dover.
supporter from Planet Dover.
Planet Dover, honey. Ain't nobody else. That is him. Planet Dover. Now, nobody create that but him. Shout out to Peter.
Let me play this clip from my favorite, Peter. Well, one of my favorites.
All right, here quarantining, but I got to go out here on Planet Dover. Get a few things. Now, everybody's wearing a mask. Before, nobody was wearing a mask. Now, you see everybody wearing a fucking mask. Go figure.
Shout out to Peter. If you ever want to, honey, if you want a true LGBT experience, Peter is it. So shout out to Peter.
And he can cook.
Peter could cook. Peter be slanging. And guess what? Here's the bombshell about Peter. Peter is over 50 and look better than me. Shout out to Peter.
Honey, Sashay Shantae can dance. Still mop up a dance
when
floor.
Peter showed up to Pride with 2 girls on his arm and don't even like them.
Uh-huh.
Don't even want them that way. I said, where Peter go? And Peter.
Oh, man, he funny.
I love Peter.
Yes.
I love Peter.
Love Peter.
And Peter be slaying. Peter be coming on out. Got beautiful hair, but Peter go get some box braids and all kinds of stuff in a minute.
Mm-hmm. Curl his hair, blow it out. Do it all, honey.
Shout out to Peter. I love you so much. I love you. I love you, Peter.
We love you, Peter.
Oh my God.
If you hear anybody say Planet Dover,
You know they got that
they
shit
got
from
that
Peter.
shit from Peter. Because he's been saying that shit.
What's,
For a long time.
He'll show up on your live stream. What's going on at Planet Dover? What's the tea? Well, shout out to
Man.
you, Big Green. How you doing? I just
Shout out
played
to
your
Ben.
music.
Yes.
Love
Shout out
it,
to
love
Ben
it, love
Green.
it. Send me some more.
Please.
I might be using your song in the background for future shows, but I really, really thank you for following and watching and submitting your information. Yes, Peter is over
he's
50.
over 50. He turned 51 this year. Yes, he's over 50. I ain't even be telling that.
Oh, yeah, Peter. No, but Peter will tell you his damn self. What are you talking about? Peter goes in.
You need an outfit, honey. He will be your.
Listen,
He's
and
a
do
stylist.
not come for Peter in the streets, because Peter goes in.
Yes, he does.
And then once he finished reading you, he reads you on social media too.
Oh yeah.
So shout out to Peter.
And don't nobody mess with Peter, because he's respected out in these streets, honey.
I love Peter. I love Peter so much. So we talked about our favorite moments, but my all-time favorite moment. What do y'all think about dildos? My all-time favorite moment has something to do with dildos, and I know my
Oh my
usual
God.
followers are not shocked.
No,
No.
you pulled one up on the show.
Remember, I pulled one
The
up
minx.
on the show. Remember, from Anal or Not, I was trying to get y'all to tell me how to hook on the dildo on the underpants. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the first time I had ever heard
Oh Lord.
of hooking your dildo onto your underpants. And then it was the first time I ever heard of a dirty dick.
Oh yeah. I remember.
So, I mean, I learned a lot from the Anal or Nah show.
Yeah, she got educated.
Yeah, I really got educated, especially the part when I couldn't figure out, and I was asking y'all.
Let me ask you a question. What is the dirty dick? I want to see if you retain
The dirty
information.
dick is the dick that you use on other people outside of your girlfriend, your main girl. So, let me tell y'all about this. From the Anal or Nah episode, right? I couldn't understand
Oh Lord.
about
got
the
it.
detachable penis draws. I couldn't understand that. You remember that? And I was asking y'all.
And what you said the dirty dick was.
Whatever.
That is not true.
What? What?
You act like that's a cheating dick.
I
That's
know
not a
that's
dirty
not.
dick.
That, I said that's the dick that you don't use on your girlfriend, your main girl.
Right. Okay.
But I did not understand the concept of the draw, and I still don't. I don't understand the concept of the draws. Remember, I was
the
asking.
O-ring that holds it in
remember I
place?
was asking
'Cause
you
it's
and Angel.
breeze.
I was asking her and Angel on the Anal or Nah show.
Yes, she was.
Like, do I go in the store and they hanging on the wall, and do I say I want this size right here? Do all sizes fit on these underwears? I did not
No.
understand all of this because
Oh
again,
my God.
during that time, which was 2 years ago, I was new to the LGBT scene, so I had
See this
never.
video, man.
I wish I could find the Anal or Nah video. It was crazy.
Are you still confused about it?
What? Because I just don't get it. I just don't get how you got on a pair of underwears with a hole, but what if I go get a size 12 dick? How is it sitting there?
Okay. Oh man. Well, I'll explain. So there's an O-ring that is in the underwear.
But how big can you have the penis be?
The O-ring come in different sizes, so depending on your size of your dildo, depends on the size of the O-ring.
So, and then another
and the
thing.
O-ring fits into.
So, is it a brand? You have to get that specific brand, or I could
Well-
just grab anything off the shelf and
well,
hook it in there.
during my dildo days, you know, I ordered this online and I sized myself to get the right size, and it came with different O-rings.
Oh, look at Dutch
Yeah.
like, okay.
Right. Too
Brandon,
much.
do not laugh.
And
But
so that's what it is. It's the O-ring is the what the
Okay,
dildo slides into to keep it in place.
so y'all are getting a demo of probably one of our more funnier shows, what it would be like. But that was a discussion that ain't on now, which is one of my favorites.
And
But
she still don't know.
But yeah, because I ain't got time for all of that. But the reason why I asked y'all about the dildo, I'm about to play a clip for one of my guests that came on.
this is a good one. I know
My
what you're talking
guest, you know what? I ain't even gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna play the clip, and then I want y'all to tell me, because I love this interview. Fabulous, fabulous trans man, but this was some funny shit. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. Tell me what y'all think about this clip. It's about dildos.
Kind of like bag. So I didn't have anybody to relate to and all of that other stuff. So I felt very alone. I mean, shit. I thought I made up the dildo. That's how alone I was.
What?
Yes, I thought I made it up in my mind, right? And one.
Tell me, the people that come on Peach Radio Show are interesting. Now, you have to be very interested to believe that you created the dildo. How do you believe in your mind that you created it, but you could buy it in the store?
Hey, well, maybe they felt like, and you gotta remember though, my homie don't look his age either.
No. Oh, shout out to Phyllis Cypher, brilliant poet, artist, writer, trans man extraordinaire, and also the creator of the dildo.
Yep.
Or the perceived creator of the dildo.
Yes.
And I
He
love
said
him
he
so
created
much.
that shit.
You can go back and watch all of this stuff. You can go on Plug Studio Network on any platform, or Peach Radio Show on any of the major platforms. That interview was funny.
It was.
It was very funny, and I learned a lot. And you can follow Phyllis Cypher. What's up, Tina? You can follow Phyllis Cypher at Karan Williams on Facebook. Because let me tell you, his toilet series
Oh yeah.
is funny as shit. He has the toilet series, and the toilet series is fucking amazing. It's informative. You will laugh. You will.
And he does a mental health check-in daily with like 2 or 3 times a week with people. I just love it.
He need a mental health check.
Yo, but
let me tell you guys.
I'm gonna tell you why I started following him is because I'm scrolling through Facebook and hear this man sitting on a fucking toilet got everybody tuned in. And I'm like, okay,
all the way in.
going in. I was like, yo, bro. But the conversation was grand.
It was grand, but you gotta just look over the toilet. I call them the toilet diaries. But listen, 2021, there will be some amazing people coming on the Peach Radio Show, like Karan. Karan will be coming back, but you need to follow. Amazing guy. Another thing that'll blow your mind, Karan is a trans man. Sexuality, he loves lesbian women. So it's go back and watch that interview. It's interesting. It's funny. Amazing. I just show
Make
the,
sure
cop
you
the
go
book.
out, cop the book. You gotta go get this
You gotta
book.
read it.
Oh, I'm
Poems,
sorry.
lines,
Phyllis and rhymes. I'm telling you, this book is amazing. You can get it everywhere. Barnes and Noble, Amazon. Get it. Just put in Phyllis Cypher.
Yeah,
And
and you will fill the cipher.
Phil, it's Phyllis Cypher, but it's Phil A. Cypher, just like that. And you can get it everywhere.
And be careful.
And it's a bestseller.
And be careful because Phyllis Cypher created the dildo.
Yeah, be careful.
And loves lesbians. But I'm going to get into my favorite video of the year. Let's just talk about 2020 in general. Has been a very stressful year for being black. Just being black, it's just been rough.
Yeah.
It's been rough. We've been emotionally, I feel like we have been emotionally drained and pushed to the edge this year, 2020. And this next video that I'm going to play is my favorite because this song captures the feeling of 2020.
Yeah.
And it sums it up for me. It also put me from a down spirit to a fighter spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my favorite video of the year. You already know what it's going to be. What's my favorite video of the year? My favorite video of the year is Voice.
Oh, Voice. Yeah, most
by
definitely.
Phyllis Cypher. It captures
Yes.
2020 perfectly.
Perfectly.
Don't
Listen
go
to the
nowhere.
words.
Listen to the words.
Check
It's-
this out.
And it's for us. Check it out.
I got a little cameo, and she do too.
Movie.
And further details of this continuing story.
We say your name, Mr. George Floyd, Tony McDade, Dominique Fells, Stacey Blahnik, Breonna Teller, Marsha P. Johnson, Sandra Bland.
Life is a struggle between a rock and a hard place. Cold nights and dark days, but you gotta learn to keep your faith. Life is a struggle between a rock and a hard place. Keep your head up, show your face. Don't let no one stand in your way. Yeah.
You may not know it, but you as an individual have so much power. And if you do realize that you have this magnificent power, how do you use this power? It's an age-old technique. Communication and expression. When it's time to make real change and stand to be counted, do you use your power? Do you voice your opinion? Do you rally in front of City Hall? Do you call the media your lawyer? Do you write into corporate when a company has treated you unfair, unjust, or less than? Or are you one of those people that just say, I'm not even gonna vote because it doesn't even matter? Just by you putting a face behind your principles and speaking out or sending a letter through email, by voting, by standing up and standing firm to your beliefs, expressing yourself is a liberation to any and all. You have a say in all that surrounds you. It's your right and it's a responsibility we must all take on to bring change. Stand to be counted. Express yourself and implement that in all that you do. Many have fought, died, and were beaten for the opportunity for you to speak out and be counted. Why would you be silent now? Scream to the top of your lungs if you have to. Know that as a community and as a people, we must express our voices in the name of those that came before us and those that cannot. We also speak for those that have passed on to their next journey and also in the name of those to come. We now stand on the shoulders of those that came before us. Let's keep pushing the dream and make it our reality. Let's not let their death, pain, or suffering be in vain. Use your voice. And in the words of Frederick Douglass, agitate. Use your voice. We can achieve this together, you know. We are good to complain to each other, never taking action, allowing this action to grow into a stronger negative, adding additional stress to our lives. Take action, even if that means you stand alone. Demand justice. We are still being harmed for expressing ourselves and shunned from our communities and families, feeling alone, singled out, not knowing what tomorrow, if it came, what it would bring. Put a face to your complaint or your approvals, your concerns, your worries, your struggles, triumph, wants, and needs. But no one will ever know if you don't put a voice to your cause, to your name and face. You count, and your voice is needed. And with a world so dense at times, to see the big picture, yours or mine's, be a voice. It's needed. I want you to stand up. You'll be surprised to see who will be standing right beside you if they're not standing already. Fill a cipher, voice.
Yeah. That video, I don't care how many times I hear it, I could feel it here.
Yeah.
And most songs, raps, whatever genre, most songs I don't feel here, but I feel that here.
Yes.
So, shout out to Phyllis Cypher again, Karan Williams on Facebook. Please go and follow.
Please.
That's my favorite LGBT video of the year. Amazing. All of you artists are amazing. All of you LGBT artists are so very creative and amazing. But this one, because of the message, it's touching. Yeah, right, Dutch? You needed that. It took you for me, that song took me from feeling defeated to feeling that warrior spirit to make you want to get up
And get it.
It's time to fight. It's Kiron Williams.
Yep, Karan Williams. There you go.
Yeah. But that was my favorite LGBT video. Again, I like to say that this is the last show of the year. 2021 for me with the Peach Radio Show. The goal is networking. Networking to inspire. If you have a voice and a message, anything you need to share, and you want it in visual form, please reach out to me. Go to peachent.com. Click the daggone buttons. And just come on to this show. Yeah, Dutch. That song, yeah. You saw it? She said it made her cry. Yes, it's a very powerful song. And I hope that everyone that watch it take away the message of the song. And again, we created Plug Studio Network. We're talking about the platform that we're on now, not the show. We created it so that you can have a voice.
Yes.
And we would like for you to exercise and use it. That's what our network is for.
Right.
It's here. Utilize it. You do not have to be within the vicinity of us, of Delaware.
You don't have to be in Delaware to be a part of this.
Right. We can stream your content from wherever you are.
That's how powerful situation is.
Right.
We just don't, you know what I mean?
Let's network. like I said, 2020,
Network is
2021 for me. The goal for Peach Radio Show is to get these stories, these lives in here, and let's talk about it. Let's impact, get these businesses in here so we can support one another. Let's get this music in here from these LGBT artists. Let's network. Let's come together. We need to come together.
Come together.
We know that in 2020 was a hard year. A lot of trans people were killed. And just because you're not trans, that does not mean it does not affect you. We should all feel impacted as the community. Because the kind of hatred it takes to kill a trans person is just the same hatred that they have for all the letters. You was just fortunate not to be out there. And I know that Peach Radio, we talk about a lot of nonsense, but we also talk positivity, and we are also out there in the trenches when we need to be there.
Yes. And we making some more announcements on a major level. Miss Peach here will be heading something very special coming in the year of 2021. So stay tuned, because that same passion that you're seeing right now on screen, you will be seeing somewhere else. Stay tuned.
Yeah, and I am truly...
She is definitely...
I'm definitely the LGBTQ advocate. I don't just get on here and talk. I correct people in the streets. I go to organizations and correct. I am up front.
She be on people's podcasts and correcting them.
Yes, I jump on podcasts. I do whatever I can because I understand that as a community, we have to function as one. And that's just not the LGBT community. That's just the black, whatever your community is, you should be trying to improve it.
Exactly.
But Dutch said, I literally just got disowned by my godmom for being gay. I hear y'all loud and clear. My tears keep falling. That is so sad. I'm gonna keep it a G. That's fucking ridiculous. You are a lovely person, and I hope that you don't allow whatever her issues is with LGBT to impact you, because you're a beautiful person.
Mm-hmm.
And I could say from experience, and I'm always transparent on this show, I lost a lot when I decided to take this walk. But when you take it with your head up, because as you walk, the creator, the universe that's calling you to take that walk will put the people in your life that need to be there.
And remove the ones that don't.
You cannot grow being a product of someone else's dreams.
That's right. You cannot manifest.
You have to be what you are supposed to be, what the universe intended for you to be. So, as sad as it is that your G-mom, or I'm not sure if that's grandma, godmom, or whoever, they just not in your journey right now. Maybe something will change.
Maybe I can share a quick story.
Go ahead.
If you don't mind. To Dutch, listen to me, my homie. When I came out at 16, going on 17, my mother did not accept it. It was very, a lot of tension, a lot of things that my mother didn't understand because of the way she felt that she raised me. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to tell you that my mother and I didn't have that relationship.
Grandma. Okay.
My mother and I didn't have that relationship that a mother and daughter should have for like a couple of years. And when society started to change, certain things coming on TV, and that was, trying to educate about homosexuals and about the lifestyle that I live. My mother on her own started educating herself, and I'm gonna say about 2 to 3 years, my mother came to me and told me she missed me, she loved me, and she was sorry. And we've never been as tight as we have before. Sometimes what I'm saying is you have to let it go, because if it's meant to be, God will bring them back to you if they're supposed to be in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandmother, when she was in her right mind before she got dementia, she accepted me for me, but she did not want it around her, and I respected that. You see what I'm saying? And as much as I didn't talk about it, none of that. And to this day, my mom has accepted my lifestyle. And with the queen of my life right now, my mom calls her daughter. And that is amazing. And that all came from my mother educating herself. My mother and I really never talked about my lifestyle, but I can go to her and talk about my relationship. She has helped me figure out things. So what I'm saying to you is be strong, pray on it, and I know it hurts, but pray on it, and everything gonna be all right, and you always got a family over here.
Yeah, you do. Keep walking the path. I mean, that's beautiful what Smack said, but I'm more of a warrior spirit person. And for me, even though my family is totally accepting, if they weren't, I have this spirit of fight and change in me that says, keep going. They're not evolved yet. And it's not your job to evolve them. It's your job to continue on your journey. Because you were made this way by something greater than the people that don't accept you.
Ooh, go ahead, Apostle.
So that's me. When it was time, and I knew it in my heart, it was time to walk my journey, when the universe was calling me, I just walked.
There it is.
I lost a lot, but I walked.
You happy?
I feel like myself, and I feel like I have a greater purpose, and I think here is the purpose. I would not been able to create and learn the things that I have, or the experiences, or show you videos of all these people and all this stuff if I didn't walk my journey.
That's facts.
I still would be behind the lens.
Yeah.
Behind someone else's lens. When you live for somebody else, you're behind their lens. Now I'm behind mine.
Talking now. Boy,
So-
testifying.
But
Y'all hear her testimony.
let me not get preachy.
Well, look, y'all. Shout out to La La London. Get ready to drop some new dope music.
Oh,
Make sure you check out our platform. That's London Bridge. What up?
okay. I met her at the showcase.
Yep, her and Songbird.
Yeah. So again, this show is the last show of the year. The next week I will be working on getting my schedule together
Yeah.
for
yes, you
2021.
got.
If you
It's calendar full
again,
already.
don't you show that picture.
Why?
If you are
I'm going to
interested
go to the date, the calendar.
in being on a Peach Radio show, I don't care if you are straight, well, which we'll consider you an ally, or LGBT. Everyone is welcome. Just know that the topic is got to be LGBT related. Even if you're a heterosexual person that just want to learn something and want to sit on the show to learn it, come contact me. Contact me, follow me, Peach Plug on Facebook, Peach Radio Show on Facebook, Peach Radio Show on Instagram. It's all the same across the board. You can go to the website, which is PeachENT, PeachENT.com. Okay? Please put that damn calendar down of my finest moments as I was transitioning into a LGBT butterfly. But either way, please hit me up. And please don't get discouraged when you come here. We don't expect you to be a pro. We coach you through it. Come give us your testimony. I know you have stories.
And if anyone is looking to intern,
That's for the network. That's for the network.
oh, can I put the plug in, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Anybody looking to intern with Plug Studio Network, please hit me up at smack at plugstudio.network.com. Thank you. That's my plug. I had to take over your show. You hit me one more time, I'm gonna show you this picture.
Oh Lord. But either way, put that down.
If you hit me one more time, I'm gonna show this picture.
I just want to
It's
say
a
to
childhood picture,
everyone
y'all.
that supported the platform again, thank you. This is 3 years later and I'm still here.
Still here.
And it's because of you. And I'm still learning, and it's okay.
Still learning.
Shout out to all the previous hosts. I showed y'all my little clips. If you are a host that's on here, Tina Topic, y'all can go back and watch. Shout out to all the DJs that I've had that was on the platform that helped me propel. Shout out to all of my viewers, followers. Thank you for the love, the experiences. Thank you just for being there to encourage. You being here, just showing up on the screen is encouragement. It tells me that I'm doing the right thing. I'm on the right path.
She's beautiful, y'all.
Shout out to Peter. I love you, Peter. You just enough encouragement alone. Oh, shout out to Phyllis Cypher for that impactful video that I think I'm just going to play on our way out. Voice, follow Karan Williams. I'm looking forward to 2021.
Yes, big things popping.
I really am. I have a feeling that this is going to be the year of Peach Radio, Plug Studio Network, and anything that has Plug associated with it. I also am praying for all of your endeavors that they work out.
Yes.
So, June.
Artists, get with her.
Yeah, get with me.
She got placements.
Again, I have a lot of placements. I even have my new segment where you can have your MP3 with a photo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
If you don't have no video.
Also, in that sample segment where I had the artist with the MP3, which you saw the clippings with the photos of
Ben Green.
the old artists. I want you to, I'm sorry, that will no longer be, that clip that you saw, I will use those placements for business owners or general advertisement.
Right.
So
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. If you need general advertisement in those spots, please hit
It's
me
coming.
up.
Shout out to the new sponsors too. coming.
Yeah, shout out to the sponsors. That will be sponsor spots. I still will have my LGBT video that I'll play, the featured video. The artist spotlight, that's for the person that doesn't have videos. I am excited about 2021. I am a little scared. Again, Peach Radio Show has been a long ass journey. And I've always taken it with other people, but now I'm going to take it.
And you got this. It was already told to you.
Yeah, I know. But
so you got this.
I can't wait. I just can't wait. And outside of the network, beyond Peach Radio Show, I just can't wait for all the fabulous things that's going to go. Put that down. I can't wait for all the fabulous things that's going to happen on the network and all the new shows. I'm excited about that also, and the growth of Plug Studio Network. But with that being said, good night. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I will see y'all next. Actually, no. Pay attention to my page. I'm supposed to be doing an interview on a stereo app with one of my
Yes.
Facebook followers. That's going to
Download
be
it now.
Sunday at 7 p.m. Follow me. As usual, everything that I have on my stuff is Peach Plug, or you can look it up under at Peach Radio Show. So I'll be on there
And I'm
7
Smack the
p.m. 7 p.m. on Sunday. We're going to be talking about basically myself and being fluid. Yeah, she likes my transparency, so we're going to go in and both of us being transparent about the lifestyle and just have general conversation. So if you're interested in knowing more about me, Peach, as the person, then you might want to tune in and get the stereo app, because you can actually speak to me. You can press that button and just speak, and I'll be able to
stereo
respond.
app,
It's
and
the
also
stereo app.
Also get Clubhouse.
I will not be on Clubhouse, but I'll be on the stereo app. So that'll be the last thing I'll be doing for the year. And if you've been following the network, I guess we'll be coming back next year with the updates.
Yeah, we'll come
'Cause
back next year with the updates.
Every Sunday at 8 p.m. because we have a lot of editing to do.
Yes.
I do have a project on the table that I actually wrote. My project is called Fuck Social Norms. I'm just on this journey of just fighting against the fucking normalcy. I'm tired of social norms, so I decided to write a whole docu-series called Fuck Social Norms that I'll be working on.
Facts. The first one.
The first episode is called The Art Ahead. It sounds vulgar, but it's about women liberation.
Yes.
So
Hear it from all different kinds.
it'll be releasing in 2021. The next one we will be filming in February, which is I Rock With My Clothes On. And then Plug Studio Network will actually have its launch party in March, where you'll get to meet the cast of Plug Studio Network.
Smack the Indie Plug will definitely be in the building.
So, and you'll have an opportunity to network, and hopefully we can exchange some goods and services. Tina is crazy. I want to be a Peach Radio mascot. You know you always welcome, but you got your own brand coming. Stay tuned for the Tina show. We don't know what that's going to be yet, but it's coming.
It's coming.
So, but again, 2021 is about growth.
Yes.
And we in the business of growing people, right?
Yes.
And again, I'm going to say it one more time, then I'm leaving. If you are interested in having a show on Plug Studio Network, hit us up.
Yep.
You don't need any experience, and we do all the coaching. We coach you there. We help you through your show. Whatever your idea is.
We help you curate what you need.
We help you get your message out.
Yep. All right.
All right. Insatiable Tees Entertainment
Okay.
is in the works.
And the work.
Follow
Insatiable.
Tina Thompson on Facebook.
Sure.
But with that said, good night. That was the last show of the year. I love y'all. I look forward to 2021 when we talk about all the serious, crazy bullshit that's all LGBT. Again, visit peachent.com if you want to come on the show, or if you want your music. Links are there. It's not hard. Good night. Thank you, Ben, for submitting. See you in 2021. Love y'all.
Leave him alone. Come and catch a vibe with me. I won't do you.
Why, man? feel me? Straight out of West Philadelphia, you feel me? I'm sorry.
Communication.
It's about communication.
People don't know how to talk to people sometimes.
Movie.
And further details of this continuing story.
We say your name, Mr. George Floyd, Tony McDade, Dominique Fells, Stacey Blahnik, Breonna Taylor, Marsha P. Johnson, Sandra Bland.
Ooh, life is a struggle between a rock and a hard place. Cold nights and dark days, but you gotta learn to keep your faith. Life is a struggle between a rock and a hard place. Keep your head up, show your face. Don't let no one stand in your way. Yeah.
You may not know it, but you as an individual have so much power. And if you do realize that you have this magnificent power, how do you use this power? It's an age-old technique. Communication and expression. When it's time to make real change and stand to be counted, do you use your power? Do you voice your opinion? Do you rally in front of City Hall? Do you call the media your lawyer? Do you write into corporate when a company has treated you unfair, unjust, or less than? Or are you one of those people that just say, I'm not even gonna vote because it doesn't even matter? Just by you putting a face behind your principles and speaking out or sending a letter through email, by voting, by standing up and standing firm to your beliefs, expressing yourself is a liberation to any and all. You have a say in all that surrounds you. It's your right and it's a responsibility we must all take on to bring change. Stand to be counted. Express yourself and implement that in all that you do. Many have fought, died, and were beaten for the opportunity for you to speak out and be counted. Why would you be silent now? Scream to the top of your lungs if you have to. Know that as a community and as a people, we must express our voices in the name of those that came before us and those that cannot. We also speak for those that have passed on to their next journey and also in the name of those to come. We now stand on the shoulders of those that came before us. Let's keep pushing the dream and make it our reality. Let's not let their death, pain, or suffering be in vain. Use your voice. And in the words of Frederick Douglass, agitate. Use your voice. We can achieve this together, you know. We are good to complain to each other, never taking action, allowing this action to grow into a stronger negative, adding additional stress to our lives. Take action, even if that means you stand alone. Demand justice. We are still being harmed for expressing ourselves and shunned from our communities and families, feeling alone, singled out, not knowing what tomorrow, if it came, what it would bring. Put a face to your complaint or your approvals, your concerns, your worries, your struggles, triumph, wants, and needs. But no one will ever know if you don't put a voice to your cause, to your name and face. You count, and your voice is needed. And with a world so dense at times, to see the big picture, yours or mine's, be a voice. It's needed. I want you to stand up. You'll be surprised to see who will be standing right beside you if they're not standing already. Phil a Cypher, voice.